Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Providence Stadium. You join us for this 10-over match between Australia and Railways.
Yeah, it looks like there are plenty of runs out there. Just as I expected with the captain winning the toss, they've chosen to bat first.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Gone. Great reflexes. What a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Marsh hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Bang, bowled. Just stunning bowling.
To disappointment, a lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be... Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Things that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot.
Edged. The bowler looks really confident.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. David waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary. Edged it. Scotland goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Great shot. He's pulled that one away. 4 more. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Great shot. Through the gap. Nice shot. Cut away. Running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot.
Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest.
Massive outside edge. 11 runs added there. Australia are 38 for 5.
Well, didn't time that at all, but
timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Rewrite. Brilliant shot there.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
From the pavilion end. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Whacked away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Onto that early. That could be 4.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there. Delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good shot. A beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball.
This is a massive total. Really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard. Zampa over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. It'll force a mistake. Pinged off the bat.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Out. Good catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Beats the field with a great shot. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs... Great shot. Through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the 4. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot.
A lovely hook shot. Might even make it to the boundary.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to...
That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's the maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball. Beats the field with a great shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Perfectly timed.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball.
George, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little...
Too good. That is huge.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
End of the over. Out. What a screamer. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The right-hander is coming into bat at number 8.
Massive outside edge. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
The right-hander is coming into bat at...
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over. 6 off it. Scotland are 86 for 7.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy in getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory.